Hi, and welcome to the TTP Rock Show episode 5. Today we've got 13 acts plus 3 of Scott's artists that he's got in his Plough Zone Radio music family. Who is my co-host today, actually? Scott M. Reese, could you quickly introduce yourself? Who's my co-host today? And then we'll get the show started. Scott?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My name is Scott M. Reese, and I'm with the Plough Zone Radio Shows and the Plough Zone Video Show. Basically, what we do is we spotlight independent music from around the world. And we have 3 FM stations. We're on 5 different internet stations. But right now, we're doing a Roku show. So we are looking for music and videos. We're going to be on a thing called Otel Music Videos. And it's going to be on Roku. And it's going to be just like your old MTV style. Play a video, talk about it, play a video, not all the other crap that they're putting on MTV nowadays, but just going to be a music with independent music. Check it out. And we're looking for music today. Thanks.
Well, this is the 3rd week that we've done this. It's going to be every Sunday at 7 p.m. UK time. We'll do the rock show here with Scott and his Plough Zone Radio. So the first guest over in England, debuting on the show, Angelo from Collateral. Introduce yourself, dude, and the story behind your song, On the Long Road.
Yeah, man. Angelo Tristan from the UK, front of rock band Collateral. That's all we are, man. A rock band, really. But this song is our latest single from our second album, Should Known Better, which drops on the May 24th. It's a ballad of the album. It's my baby, so to speak. It was written about my parents, my partner's mum that passed away basically during COVID. So quite a difficult one to have written and to talk about in general, really. But it's one that we wanted to put out there to maybe hopefully fix, a little crack that happens in each of our lives, So that's basically it, man. It's just from the heart.
Hey, honestly, it's absolutely amazing. What a wonderful introduction. And this is from the heart. And this is Angelo with his project, Collateral, with On the Long Road. Sit back and enjoy this. You don't get to open the show unless you're absolutely fantastic, just so you know. One love.
I'm holding your picture close to my chest. It hangs on the wall of my heart. Don't worry, I'm trying my best to find my own way. I'm on the long road, and there's mountains to climb. Ever since you touched the sky, just let me know you're looking down on me, 'cause the world's been on its knees ever since you touched the sky. I swear when I hear that voice of yours, I find myself laughing along. All the times you're right, I was wrong. But now the thunder brings you close to me. Wanna wonder the storm in your eyes. It was us against the world, shoulder to shoulder, and I wanna turn back the time. I'm on the long road, and there's mountains to climb. Ever since you touched the sky, just let me know you're looking down on me, 'cause the world's been on its knees ever since you touched the sky. Hold me, just hold me tonight. endless mountains to climb ever since you touched the sky. Just let me know you're looking down on me as the world's been on its knees ever since you touched the sky. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me, baby? Hold me, just hold me tonight. Hold me, keep holding me tight as the stars in the night come alive. Hold me, just hold me tight.
Absolutely fantastic. That was collateral.
Thank you, man.
Just
Thank you.
magnificent stuff, dude. Honestly, just 10 out of 10 and some. Scott, what was your thoughts here? We'll load up our next guest, who's Rich Chambers.
A great song, my friend. That music brings out all of your emotions, and obviously that was a heartfelt song. Great choruses, great arrangement. Really like the song, and great job, Angelo. I really like it.
Thank you, my brother. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. That means a lot.
Yeah,
Well
it's got to be
said,
hard to
Scott.
sing that song. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it's it's the first time that I've kind of been able to write from a place where it's in a weird way where it's not directly affected affected me, but affected someone so close to me that I can kind of see it from the outside, but actually feel it very inwards. So it was it was a strange one, and it's a strange one to sing, definitely.
I think so. Hey,
Hey,
love it.
sorry, Scott.
I love it. Everyone can relate to that. I mean, everyone can relate to it at some point in their life. So
Absolutely. Fantastic, dude. That was the first track of the evening. Angelo with his band Collateral. So from England, we're flying over to Vancouver. Return to the show for Rich Chambers. This man's absolute legendary. Rich, introduce yourself, dude, and the reason why you covered All Day and All of the Night.
Oh, Sparky, I wanted to actually throw a video because All Day and All the Night doesn't have a video. I haven't released a video for it. I do my other cover of CCR Fortunate Son. I sent you the link in the chat. You'll see it.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
right, cool. Just
First, before you
take your
talk about
time.
me, you got it?
Yeah, just explain it and take your time.
Okay. Quick nod to Angelo. Top-notch stuff. Like, holy cow, you need to be on radio everywhere. People need to hear that all across the world. That's top-notch stuff. I'm super impressed. I want to get into my song. I got a cover here, Fortunate Son. I'm primarily original artist, but like most indie artists, we all know that nobody wants to hear our original stuff. They want the familiar. So I find that my success is coming. I release a cover, I release original, I release a cover, release original, and my covers are bringing people in. And the first cover I released about 2 years ago was an old Beatles track, and it's the first time I actually started gaining like big followers. And then I released this one last summer, Fortunate Son. I gained more followers, and then they start gravitating to my original music after that. So it's a eventually I'll be able to drop the covers. But in the meantime, I'm putting out covers where I absolutely love the artist. I'm paying homage to the artist that influenced me. My biggest, I've branded myself as rock and roll reimagined because I'm actually I'm like the original. I don't want to overblow myself, but like the original rock and roll artists, nobody knew where to put them. Is this black music? Is it white music? Is it country? Is it jazz? What do we do with them? And I'm at a point with the music I write and produce, my original music. Retro rock people tell me I'm too modern. Modern people tell me I'm too retro. Country people tell me I'm rock. Rock people tell me I'm country. So I have that problem that the 50s rockers as well had as well. But in the meantime, my cover songs, Fortunate Son, I love Fogerty. I love CCR, and Fortunate Son in this day and age where we're sitting politically, it's the most kick-ass anti-war song ever written, in my opinion. And we need more of that right now. Holy crap, do we need more of that right now? So that's a big reason why I did this song and released it last year. And unfortunately, since I released it, it's become more relevant, unfortunately, with what's going on worldwide. So I think more people need to grab Fogerty's message and run with it. Anyway, go ahead, Sparky. Play the track.
Hey, dude. Absolutely wonderful. A Fortunate Son cover by Rich Chambers. Check him out on Facebook. 115,000 followers or something. The man's flying, you know. Sit back and enjoy this. One love.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. When the band plays Hail to the Chief, oh, they point the cannon at you. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no senator's son. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. Some folks are born silver spoon in hand. Lord, they help themselves. When the tax man comes to the door, oh, the house look like a rummage sale. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no millionaire son. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. Yeah, some folks that have star-spangled eyes, oh, they send you down to war. But when they ask you how much should we give, oh, they only answer more, 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 more. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no military son. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no senator's son. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son.
Rich Chambers, one of the best artists in the planet. One of
Thanks,
the
Sparky.
Bobby,
Paul, you guys play this song? Thank you. That's awesome. Or who said that? Scott. So somebody said they play that song in their set. There you go, Paul.
Oh.
There it is.
nice
Yeah, I
one,
know
nice.
it's
Scott,
a great track.
what was your thoughts here? What was your thoughts
Great
here,
track.
Scott? While I load up Brigitte's
Hey,
track. Scott,
Rich, you nailed the guitar
Thank you.
tone. That's what it was. That's that whole song. If you don't nail that tone, the song doesn't sound right. And you nailed it, Rich. I like your vocals. I like how you
Thank you.
changed up a couple of the words. Great song. I like the video too.
Thanks.
Great
It
job.
is all about
And the
guitar.
glasses. I see the glasses come off too.
Yeah, the videos, I'll wear contact lenses in the videos. Or I'll just do the blurry thing and hey, then you don't see the audience
Yeah.
and you get nervous.
Great job, Rich. You do
Thank you.
do you do
I
original,
appreciate it.
do you do original music?
Oh yeah, lots of it. I mean, I'm primarily original artist, but like I said, I was going nowhere and then I hit my first cover and all of a sudden I got tons of fans and I'm
Oh, there you
using
go.
covers to pull them over. My next artist I'm going to pay homage to is Neil Diamond. Some of his old 60s music is kick-ass rock and roll. Thank the Lord for the Nighttime Cherry Cherry, often overlooked as a great 60s rocker. So I'm going to put my
Nice.
modern spin on Neil Diamond next. And then I got another original coming out after that.
Well, hit me up. I'm gonna put my email on here and our radio shows up there. Check us out. That's what we do is we spotlight independent music and the people who love to make it. That's what we
Thanks,
do,
Scott.
guys.
And thanks everybody for the comments. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated.
Rich, it's an honour as always. Every time you're here, man. Rich Chambers in Canada,
Thanks,
Vancouver.
Sparky.
Till the next.
Bridget,
that was
where are you
guest
in
two.
Canada? Bridget, before I go mute, Bridget, where are you in Canada? Where
I'm
are
from
you?
Ontario. I'm from Ontario. I'm from all the way on the other
Oh
side.
yeah, we're far apart.
We're far apart, but I found
But we're
another
still
Canadian. I'm
Canadian.
excited.
Hey, awesome. I wanted to put the two of yous together. So from Vancouver, we're going over to Ontario and still in Canada. Brigitte, Eve, could you introduce yourself, dear, and the story behind your song, I'm Stupid?
So I'm Brigitte Eve. I am 17 years old. I am still in high school. I'm a little baby. I'm young, very young. A little bit about I'm Stupid. I wrote this song in COVID, and it was about, so it's a little different. It's about school, especially. It's about how I felt stupid in school. And I had this time, so this story was really why I made this song. Was a teacher told me, she said, okay, do a project about what you want to do when you're older. I said, okay, I want to be a rock star. I want to make music. Oh, that's stupid. Pick something else. You won't make it in there. I lost it on her. And because of that conversation, though, that's why I made I'm Stupid. And honestly, it's been really fun. I love playing it live. It's a very rock song, and it was just honestly fun, and also making everything about that song. And I just love it so much. So I'll let you play the song so everyone else can hear it.
Hey, without further ado, what a wonderful introduction, and welcome to the Top Talent Promotion Shows. Brigitte Eve with I'm Stupid. Sit back and enjoy. One love, ladies and gentlemen.
Too slow to think of a solution. I'm way up from the ground. Too far to reach anybody. I don't need your help. No school will make me an idiot. Just the work that I've been given. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I need someone else's help. You're wrong. I'm right. I guess I'm full of it. Give up. Just stop. You'll never make it in life. I'm stupid. I'll never give up. Too shy to ask any questions. I won't get very far. I'm scared of filling an answer. Not sure if I'll get it right. No time to think about my problems. Thinking of something else. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I need someone else's help. You're wrong. I'm right. I guess I'm full of it. Give up. Just stop. You'll never make it in life. No school will make me an idiot. Just the work that I've been given. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I need someone else's help. You're wrong. I'm right. I guess I'm full of it. Give up. Just stop. You'll never make it in life. I'm stupid. I'll never give up.
That was Brigitte Eve. Absolutely brilliant. That was short and sweet and fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Just amazing. Scott, what was your thoughts here? Well, I load up Vic's track from First Tuesday, another debutant on
right.
the show. Scott, what was your thoughts
Very
here,
good
brother?
job, Brigitte. Very good job, Brigitte. I like it. I like that little punk rock feel. I like how you had the little guitar lead in there, and I like your voice. Very good.
Oh my
Very
God,
good.
thank you so much.
How far from the time that the teacher told you that until you wrote the song? How long was that?
So this was before I changed school. So that was I think 4 or 5 years before I wrote that song. I wasn't really writing music when she told me that. And also when I switched schools, I kind of realized of okay, I'm getting treated differently. And my new school definitely like really boosts music. It's what my new school is known for. So kind of when I realized that, I'm like, you know what, I'm making a song about this. This hasn't been the first time someone's told me this. It's always kind of been pushed down. And also someone did say that I love when you did it in like a record store. It was funny because there's two guys in the music video, the two teenagers at the beginning, they weren't supposed to be in it. They were just walked into the store and we were just like, hey, you want to come do a music video? Sure. And it worked out, honestly. And I do play there too. It's no one here is from Canada, like Ontario, but like if you ever go to Aurelia, you should totally go to that record store. It's like awesome.
Great.
Hey, you're absolutely fantastic, dear. And I hear you've got 3 rock songs, so come on the next 2 Sundays again, and we'll hear the rest. And that was Brigitte Eve in Canada. Thank you very much, my dear. So this is a rapid fire show. I know everyone would like to speak to each other, and I've done them shows before, but the last 4 hours and stuff like that, I don't know if you're all ready for it. So from Canada, we're heading over to England. Vic from First Tuesday. You just joined the Top Tap Music family. We're going to see a lot more of this man. Introduce yourself, brother, and the story behind your song, Crossing, which we're going to play from a Google Drive. There's no video here, but it's like an exclusive type of thing. So introduce it, please, Vic.
Yeah, so I'm Vic from First Tuesday. I'm the drummer for the band. So this song came around when we were just jamming in the garage, breaking from one of the set lists. And it's about like self-esteem, self-image, and like that your mind limiting yourself from doing things you might want to do on a day-to-day basis. So the song's called Crossing, and it's about that crossroads of like trying to break free from what your mind's telling you shouldn't do.
Hey, do you know, you're absolutely fantastic, and doesn't Paul from the VIP suite know it? Because he's introduced you to me yesterday. You were doing a gig together over the weekend, and here you are, man. Paul will be up, and the next couple of guests as well. Sit back and enjoy First Tuesday with their song Crossing. It's there's no video here. It's an exclusive, so we're honoured here. Sit back and enjoy. One love.
Just the same streets, people by are walking, please, but I can't
First Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And do you know something? There's another band with the name Tuesday on it on the show tonight, Tuesday Atlas, but that's in a few songs' time. Vic, just wonderful, man. Scott, do your thing while I load up Roger Rix's track over in Switzerland. Scott?
You bet. Great job, Vic. Were you harmonizing with yourself during that?
So
Was that the
I'm not
harmonies?
actually singing. This is the two of the members that are in the band.
Oh, that's
So-
right. You're the drummer. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just
I like
I'm just the back.
Sorry.
So.
But I like the harmonies. Was that the same singer or was it?
No, so there's two different singers
They
harmonizing.
sounded really. I really like the way that they harmonized together, and then the backing vocals while he was singing. Are those two different vocals? Or two different vocalists
Yeah.
or the same vocalist? Great job. That's what I mean. That kind of brought the whole song together when they were both singing together and they were harmonizing, and I really liked that. That was a great song. Definitely, someone said I could see that live in Glasgow or something like that. But great song, guys.
Thank you.
Well said, Scott. Vic, welcome to the Top Tap Promotion Shows, dude. First of many. That was first Tuesday. So, from England, we fly over to Switzerland. Another debutant on the show. Roger Rix, introduce yourself, brother, and the story behind your song, Sorry.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry for my English because I'm the only one here from a German language country, but I try my best, okay?
Ik krijg ze maken, ik kom uit Schotland, wat woonst du?
Ja,
I know,
sehr
that-
gut. In Zurich, in Zurich.
Yeah, it is.
Very good. Yeah, what shall I say? I'm a one-man band, so I produce everything by myself. Beside the drums getting recorded at Nashville from a studio drummer, fantastic guy. And my music is for a good cause because all my proceeds of the music getting donated to kids in need in Ghana. It's a project for street children in Ghana so they can achieve education and hopefully a better future. So all of my songs have kind of a positive vibe and a positive message. And yeah, thank you. I built them by myself, so that's one of my other hobbies. Okay, and yeah, so this song, "Sorry," we're listening to has the meaning that there are always people around that try to hold you down. They try to believe that you're the problem, and this song should engage people to say, no, I'm not the problem, so I don't have to apologize for me. So just be yourself, and that's the story of the song, and I hope you like it. So let's have a listen.
Hey, just so that you all know, if anyone says the word I hope you like it, I'm just going to say there's no hope about it. They'll love it, man. This is Roger Rix with Sorry. Sit back and enjoy. A welcome face, that a big massive smiles you've got there, Roger. One love, brother. Sit back and enjoy.
Keep on going, baby. You've never been so damn humble. You're only concerned that you can get your own way. You never be the type to crumble. You never think how your words can. You just say what you say. It won't be me who will apologize. Fed up with all your lies. Said hear me. Said hear me. It's not me who's gonna be sorry now. Sorry, sorry. I always fell for your same lines. lost, there's a lesson taught. It's not the winning, it's the taking part that counts, so they say. I'll be able to fight another day. I said, hear me, said, hear me. That means gonna be sorry now. Sorry, sorry,
Wowza. That was Roger Rixon. Sorry, badass as they come, man. Just absolutely fantastic, dude. Scott, what was your thoughts here? Well, I load up the next track, which is Mr. Mark's Story.
I thought I loved the guitar parts. I was listening to that, so I was little bits. I was thinking the guitar bits that were coming out of that. It was awesome, sounded great. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I probably said it before. Everyone has a different accent here. I do, definitely. Everyone, England, Canada, New York, and definitely when you sing, you sound American. And when we do interviews with people, you're like, wow, what a great band. The guy talks, you know, he sings like we speak, like Americans speak. But then when you talk to him, he's saying, I have broken English, which is such a trip to me that everyone sings in the same way, but has different accents. Sorry for that for so long, but I don't know. It just trips me out how everyone, you're German, you're from England, you're from everywhere has that accent. But when everyone sings, y'all sound American. Sorry.
Do you know, Roger's slipped out of the room for some reason. He'll hear that compliment when he listens back.
I was looking for him.
Roger, are you here? Yeah, I don't know what's happened. He's obviously not going to, he never meant that, but hey, that was Roger Ricks with Sorry. He'll be back in probably, but Scott, what a great review. Roger Ricks,
I don't know. It trips me out. It just trips me out how everyone speaks with a different accent, but then sings in the same way. I don't know. One of my observations.
Well, if Roger was here, we'd say, Roger, until the next time, brother.
Good job.
Roger Ricks, right? And I don't know where he is, but he'll be back. From Switzerland over to England. This is one of the people that you must meet, Scott. This guy's he got his own style of music. One of my best friends in the world, Mark Story. Introduce yourself, dude, and the story behind your absolute amazing track, Here Be Monsters.
Oh, well, hello, everybody. Thoroughly enjoying the show. Right, so I'm Mark Story, and I've got a bit of a vivid imagination. So fortunately, I've got music to channel it into. I write sort of blues orientated hard rock mixed with my two influences are kind of blues rock and Detroit rock and roll. And I'm currently 8 tracks into my solo album. I play everything myself. I write songs, everything you hear, I did. And then when I've done all that, I put a video together. Here Be Monsters. I'm just a real sucker for that riff in Lucille. The guitar riff in Lucille, that kind of rhythm and blues punch. So I kind of wanted to write a song around that kind of groove. And this is one of the earliest tracks I wrote for the album, Here Be Monsters. So strap yourselves in, people.
Hey, Mark, you're absolutely fantastic. And there's Roger just come back in. So after this song, we'll let Roger speak again. This is Mark's Story with Here Be Monsters. Sit back and just imagine this at our festival, Paul, VIP suite. And we'd like to announce what we're going to tell you about a yearly festival in a football stadium here in the UK. But that's for later. But just imagine this song at it. But Mark, you need another 4 or 5 musicians to help you pull it off live, though. So sit back and enjoy the world classes.
start the revolution, bringing out the big guns. Gonna need a remix queen to find the answers. Between the devil and the deep is a blessing and a curse. Mark my words, here be monsters. Here be monsters. Give it some of them mojo dopamine, double shot and the groove is kicking in. Gonna rock that voodoo box and crash on the livery. Open up your mind to see how far it wanders. Between the devil and the deep is a blessing and a curse. Mark my words, here be monsters.
You're off the edge of the map, mate. Here, there be monsters.
Drinking blood from the skull of my enemy, rising up with a newfound energy. Gonna drop that juju bomb and connect the adrenaline. Open up your mind to see how far it wanders. Gonna need a remix queen to find the answers. Between the devil and the deep is a blessing and a curse. Mark my words, here be monsters. Here be monsters. Mark my words, here be monsters.
Mark's story. I know he doesn't look it, but he's a man in his 60s and he does all of that himself, all the videography, every instrument you can hear, all of it. And you're absolutely, and he does it in his bedroom or something, in his back room, doesn't he? You've got a wee garage or something at the back, a wee hut. When you're bad, you get there and you make your music. Mark, love you to bits, dude. You're just absolutely fantastic. Scott, what was your thoughts there when I load that Paul, the VIP Suites track? Wait till you hear this.
I like it. I like the harmonica. To me, always kind of brings in a nice bluesy feel. The riff, I like the riff. I like the breakdown in the song where you come back and it's so here be monsters. What are you talking about there?
It's just that there's you can't take people on face value, and there's a lot of monsters out there. It's basically it. Yeah,
I like it.
Hey,
Great song.
do you know,
yeah.
Scott is our very own Alice Cooper and some, I swear. Mark's he's got demons in his head. Do you know, his wife told me, but we're talking behind his back, when Mark was younger, he used to be a bouncer, and if anybody annoyed him, he used to just stick your head in them and all that, you know. So he's got some demons in there, but he's manifested himself into somebody that just makes some scary ass music, you know, and it's voodoo blues. He's got his own genre. Mark's story, Scott M. Reese, Mark, get him added now, man. That's his name on Facebook, Scott M. Reese. Mr. Story, love you to bits. Until the next time.
thank you very much. Cheers.
Nice one,
Yeah,
nice one.
Great job, Mark.
And from England, from England. We're staying in England. Paul, VIP Suite. Thanks for bringing on, the guest earlier Tuesday, first Tuesday. And tell people a little bit about what we're going to be doing every August from 2025. We've got a football stadium, and Paul's got free access to rent it. It holds 4,000 or 5,000 people in it. And for August 2025, we want to make a Top Tap Music Family festival, make it a yearly thing. So, Paul, introduce yourself after backing me up about that, and tell us about your wonderful song, Marked Card.
Quick one about hopefully we'll put this festival together. Last time we were on the show, we were talking about it. The fact that you've got access to so many, musicians from around the world, an international festival like this, I believe it will fly. I think using your connections and our own background and the fact we've got access to the stadium, it's something we're going to, spend some time working out. We can't guarantee it because these things go pear-shaped a lot of the time. But right now it's hot and it feels like it'll work. So I'm going to put a lot of effort into that starting this year with the hope that between us we can find the right sort of people to come along and play there. Just declaring my own interest in Vic from First Tuesdays. Vic, I've got to say, you didn't play that gorgeous ballad the other night, so I didn't hear that. So that's a whole new sound for me from First Tuesday, considering we were at a heavy metal festival for the weekend where we were smashing it all over the place with moth spits. So that was a beautiful song. If that was Aaron singing on that, that's exactly what I was talking to you about when we met the other week. Getting back to VIP Suite, as you know, I've been on here before. We're really a solid hard rock, classic rock band with a bit of cowpunk in there and some psychobilly. We're really a touring band. Don't get a lot of time to get in the studio, but what I have noticed when I listen to a lot of the music on here is the fact that I think because money's a constraint for everybody at this level where we are, that production is very important to try and get into your songs and getting the right sort of really solid recording behind it. With that, we spent the time with this track. It was the very first track we ever did, recorded it in Slovakia with a Hungarian engineer. We were absolutely thrilled at the access to the studio that we were given. And I think I've mentioned this before, the competitive rates that we were given to record overseas than compared to recording in the UK made the whole trip worth. Even flying to Slovakia, staying in hotels and paying for recording time was cheaper than booking, a quality recording studio in the UK. So this was just a real classic rocker. It's our opening number on most of our gigs. It's a real foot stomper. I think you're going to like it. Jay, our guitarist, is on fire on this one. And our drummer, who's from Slovakia, he goes by the name of Fofo, which actually means 4-4 in Slovakian. So there's a little bit of a foreign language opportunity for you. He lets fly on this. We had a guest female backing singer who we hired in to drop in some harmonies. She was fabulous. In fact, if she had her own independent career, I think she'd fly. So it's a classic rock song. It's about guys who are businessmen on traveling through any city where they're dropping into casinos and they're getting themselves into a bit of trouble, drinking too much and getting spotted by some very dangerous ladies that want to probably take some money from you. So this is a track called Marked Card. Be careful what you do when you're out on your own. Be careful what you say to people. Stay safe and listen to some real rock and roll. We're VIP Suite.
Hey, yeah, you've just won the
no video for this one. I couldn't afford it at the time.
That's all right. You've just won the introduction of the year, man. That was absolutely brilliant, man. Marked Card by VIP Suite. Sit back and enjoy this. They're like a bunch of good musicians that got together after many years of doing their own projects, and they're absolutely legendary. Sit back and enjoy. One love.
Watching them move, they're a rolling dice, never seen her lose. Beware of the smile, shape she can take. Stride like a tiger, move like a snake. Marked card, a marked station, but remember I told you, you better run. Now you're facing at the end of a gun now. You're just a mark card. A mark card. Mark card now, baby, Lady Double Dealer. I'm a double dealer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Absolutely brilliant, Paul. That was
Yeah.
sweet. Wunderbar, as you know, a friend of in Switzerland would say, Roger Ricks. Wunderbar. Absolutely brilliant, dude. So, what was your thoughts here, Scott? Well, I load up the next track, which is Marcus Lazarus. If you want to unmute yourself, Marcus, you're next, brother. So, Scott, what was your thoughts here on the VIP suite?
Hey, Paul, the vocals are you're right there. Good job, Paul. The vocals kick ass. I really like the rawness of it, how it all fit together. You didn't do too much, you didn't too little. It was right in the groove. The whole song was in the groove. I like the breakdown of the song. Really, really good. I like it.
It's a radio winner.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't see yours on my show yet.
Yeah, that's a radio. I'm telling you, that's a hit
Hey.
anywhere in the world. We keep writing them, but we just
Definitely.
got to get them out there.
That's right,
The
brother.
two of you were on the Rock Show last week, and Paul had a 7-minute number. Remember, Scott? And he said you'll break the rules to do it. So he's got 2.5-minute songs, 7-minute songs. You've got them all. Paul, VIP suite, my festival
Thanks,
partner.
Mark. Thanks,
Till
guys.
the next time.
And Vic, good luck
Love
to
you.
everything, man.
Hi. We're just getting started here, ladies and gentlemen. So that was song 7. We've got 13 tracks, and then if we've still got time, we're going to play 3 Scots artists as well. So from England, we're going to stay in England. This is the 4th appearance for Mr. Lazarus. Marcus Lazarus, introduce yourself and the story behind your song. Love, You Ain't Fooling Me. That one.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's thundering and lightning, and there's an absolute maelstrom outside at the minute over here. So if somebody goes bang, then you'll know where I've gone. So, yeah, I've been writing for a few years now. I've got like 100+ songs out on Spotify and what have you over there. Well, this one is one I wrote about 4 years ago. Love, You Ain't Fooling Me. And it's basically my take on, you know, when you first fall in love with somebody when you're 14, 15, 16, you think you're in love, you think you know what love is. And it's not until you become more mature in years, as we all are now, most of us, well, so I say most of us, as the young lady has the exception here, I guess, and I don't want to insult anybody else, but
You just made her day.
I know, right? You don't really know what love is really. I mean, love, what is it all about? You know, is it purely lust and infatuation and desire? Is that's what you think it is, and it turns out that it's having somebody do your washing and bring you a coffee and just be there to listen to you and stuff like that. You know, that's what real love is. Having said that, I'm on my 3rd marriage now, so I'm still trying to work it out, you know. The beautiful Ellie, yeah, I must say that in there. Yeah, I don't really put a lot into video production, as you'll probably tell from this. I just like to do the songs. I just enjoy doing the songwriting side of things and production side of things, and I do most of it myself. But this one's got a full band and that we did in the studio. So this is Love, You Ain't Fooling Me.
Hey, very humble dude. You never even mentioned you're a multiple, like global, like winning artist. Like he's an award-winning artist many times over. I've seen all sorts of things you've been winning, Marcus Lazarus. So I can enjoy this song, ladies and gentlemen. Love, You Ain't Fooling Me. Bye, Marcus Lazarus.
alive. Get your kicks and then you die. Rolling over, the devil on my shoulder. Wipe the tear from my eye. Tell me the story of how you walked alone. When the light was in your eye, for the glory, you rolled away the stone. Watched it go by. Standing in the pouring rain, looking down the road. There's 100 million like me, trying to carry that heavy load. Carry that weight, don't hesitate. Keep your spirit free. I know it's not real, this feeling I feel. Love you ain't fooling me. So tomorrow I'm moving on. Had my kicks, said goodbye. Rolling over, may the devil on my shoulder. Wipe the tear from your eye. Standing in the pouring rain, heading down the road. There's 100 million like me, trying to carry that heavy load. Carry that weight, don't hesitate. Keep your spirit free. I know it's not real, this feeling I feel. Love, you ain't fooling me. Carry that weight, don't hesitate. Keep your spirit free. I know it's not real, this feeling I feel. Love, you ain't fooling me. Everybody, carry that weight. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Keep your spirit free. Keep your spirit free. I know it's not real. It's not real. Feeling I feel. Oh, love, you ain't fooling me. Everybody, carry that weight. Carry that weight. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Keep your spirit free. Keep your spirit free.
Absolutely fantastic. Marcus Lazarus. Everybody, you got everybody dancing. I was watching everything at the same time there, young Brigitte. She's loving it over there. Scott,
Yeah, I was gonna
Scott,
say.
do your thing. While I load up Black Dawn's
I was
track.
clapping. I was there clapping too. That was a good job. I like that little.
Right.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Do your
all
thing
I
while
can
I load up Black Dawn's track. Sorry, brother.
guitar tone, guitar tone was excellent. I really liked the sound of that guitar, and you made the whole song kind of work together. And the part at the end with, well, the instead of having like a guitar lead, I think the clapping together, I think that was really good, Marcus. Great job, brother.
Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Absolutely.
Hey, it was absolutely brilliant, dude. I was watching at least half the people in the room were doing that exact same thing there. Marcus Lazarus, till the next time, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Get him followed. So from England, we're heading over to New York, the Big Apple. Tom from Black Dawn, introduce yourself, brother, and the story behind your song. Help me.
Oh yeah. So we had released this song on an EP that we did in 2019. It's the most recent album we have out. I mean, we got some other things going on now, but we got this one that we did, which is just basically, about a story for anyone who's feels like they're stuck in a situation that seems like there's just no way out of it. And, just keep in mind that sometimes there is a way out of that situation, and you got to work at it, or it'll come to you. That's basically the gist of it.
Hey, you're another fine, humble individual. Absolutely brilliant in this band. Sit back. If you don't know, Black Dawn yet, just be prepared to be blown away. This is a song, Help Me, Black Dawn. Hey, I tell no lies. That was absolute badass, Tom. Just as good as it comes, man. Scotty, do your thing while I load up Tuesday Atlas's song. Scott?
You bet. That was good. The first route I wrote was tight. Very tight band. You guys obviously know what the hell you're doing out there. I really like the heaviness of it. Great song. Good job, brother. I like that.
Thank
Really
you.
like
Thank you
that.
very much.
Well
Yeah,
said.
so
You know,
go ahead.
it's amazing. It's amazing when you see people, they're so humble and they come on and you just hit us with a track like that, Tom. You know what I mean? Absolutely, you have to be in the festival. Save up for till next August and make sure you come over here. We're going to book out a full travel lodge, aren't we, Paul? But that's for the future.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
mean,
aye,
you went,
I feel
for me, Mark, Tom went from looking like my school teacher to looking like the devil in my backyard, man. That was a wicked video. Super transformation there. Completely transformation. Loved it. For me,
Yeah.
that was pretty rocking. Powerful track.
absolutely.
Thank you very
Tom,
much.
Well done.
Tom, you're a bad man. That was Black Dawn in New York. Till the next time. Love you, brother. So,
Thanks.
from New York, we're flying over to Indiana. Do you know Skylar's been in the music family before I even started these shows? He's had so much faith in me. A couple of years he's been in the family now, maybe 2-3 years. Probably only second to the longest server, Luna or Rich, between the two of yous. I don't know. It's between 2 or 3 years with the three of yous. Skylar, introduce Tuesday Atlas and the story behind your song, Particular Haints.
Hey guys. So sorry, I'd be clapping more, but my dog decided she wanted to sit on my lap. So I've been just kind of bobbing my head and touching her because she'll freak out if I don't. But yeah, we've been with you guys for a long time. I am the lead guitarist for Tuesday Atlas out of Indiana, and yeah, this song that we're gonna share with you today is our most recent release, but it's the studio version that we released is a little bit different than the live version we're gonna listen to today. Like Brigitte, we've kind of posted up shop at a record store close to our house here, so that's where we recorded the music video. And compared to the studio version, the live version is a lot more I don't want to say heavy, but rock and roll oriented. And as far as like the message of the song, I'm not like a lyrics person. I can't write lyrics, and our vocalist is really good at it. He'll just sit there and then come up with the song, and it usually takes me about 2 years to figure out what the hell he's talking about. So I think this song is more or less about you go through things in life, and then eventually you come to realize that the way you were thinking about things is detrimental to you, and it's basically about putting on a mask to kind of give the impression that you know what you're talking about, but really it's trying to. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought because of my dog. But
Hey, in Scotland we say you fake it till you make it. What are they ones?
Yes, exactly. So that's what I think this song is about. But you guys can let me know. You'll probably know better than me.
Brother, honestly, he's an absolutely world class Tuesday Atlas. They're just so humble, and yes, he's a live recording. So just imagine, just imagine. Sit back and enjoy. Fantastic. Great to see you back here, man. One love.
Yeah,
Skylar Newsom on Facebook.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Pleasure.
Running away, you pretend to take a spacious grave, lying in wait to bring myself into
on the Today Show. We've had First Tuesday, now we've had Tuesday Atlas. And do you know what? Absolutely brilliant. Skylar Newsom, my friend for a long time. Absolutely loved it. Hey, what was your thoughts here? While we load up the one and only Luna Collins. And I don't want to take your thunder, but do you know, Luna's been friends with Freddie Mercury and Elton John and everybody like this. So Luna's next. Scott, what was your thoughts here? Where I load up Miss Collins song.
Yeah, I definitely got that Nirvana feel out of that. Someone put that in the comments. I like that. The tone of the guitars, that's what I always go for, is the tone of the guitars, where they're correct for the song. The leads are correct. It all sounds really good. What else did I write down? Just a great, you put the song together, very great. And I liked it. And there was very garagey, old school sound to it. Liked it, guys. Good job, Skylar.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, absolutely fantastic. Well said, Scott. That was Tuesday Atlas. Till the next time, Skylar. Well, love, brother.
What was the name of that
Hey,
song?
congratulations on your marriage in the last few months. Sorry, Scott. Send the song. Everybody send your song. Scott, put your details in the chat, because this is the main contact for each show. There's going to be someone as powerful as Scott on it. And the rock shows, me and Scott. So Scott, put in there. Everybody send your tracks to him. So from Indiana, we're coming back over to England for the one and only Luna Collins. Luna, how are you doing, darling? To introduce yourself and the story behind your latest track, Man in the Mac.
Yeah, okay. Well, as you know, but some of you don't know, I originated in California, and then I moved to England when I was 17, which is many decades ago. I'm long in the tooth, but found my home in England because that's where my musical sensibilities really came to fruition. And, I'm sort of ensconced here now in Manchester, which is a really musical kind of a place. But one of my happy places is Liverpool, and that's probably because I did see the Beatles live in my day, so I'm that old. And I'm happy to say that all of the 60s stuff was a huge influence to me, including the main impetus to write the song Man in the Mac was because I met Ray Davies of the Kinks. And when I met him, it was at a point in time where my band was doing pretty well, but not great. We were, and again, this is many decades ago, we were doing the club circuit and we were doing okay. He took a look at the songs and the songwriting and said, you've really got some good songwriting going on here. And from that point on, we were friends, and we had a lovely correspondence for the longest time, still do. I'm playing in a band live that actually features his grandson and his daughter. So that's one of those little offshoot things that I did. But I wrote this song, Man in the Mac, way back in the day when I first met him. And it was a whimsical song. It's not a very serious song at all. It was kind of like a joke saying he's everywhere I go, because at the time he kind of was. And I painted him in the song kind of like a stalker. He wasn't really a stalker, but we had a lot of communication back in those days. And so I wrote the song and I never recorded it. So I recorded it and I included some people that are going to be on my next single that I'm really excited about as well. Strangers in a Strange Land out of LA. And they actually play with Clem Burke of Blondie and Vince Maloney, the original guitarist for the Bee Gees. And those guys are all on my new track that I'm going to do. But this one, they feature on it as well. It's a whimsical track. It's not my hardest rocking by any means, but it's kind of a fun track. So Man in the Mac.
Hey, Luna, do you know, I've not got a nickname for you yet, but I'm sure it's going to be the Top G. Luna, the Top G Collins, Man in the Mac. Sit back and enjoy. And no one's leaving the room, just Tommy Bonner's having a struggle getting in and out of it. This is just, everything is wonderful. Sit back and enjoy. One love.
The shadows on the wall loom larger in size. They change in form as the night grows more black, but till they become the man in the night. No, he always seems to find me in this frame of mind. And when I'm locked inside, there's still no place to hide. When you walk through the park, the moon's on the way. You begin to doubt whether you are still sane. You're not for certain that you're ready to crack until you become the man in the night. No. And when he draws near, I turn it around from fear. I know I've still nothing, because there's no escape. Since he's been here, no comes anymore. Then a shadow darkens my door, and each step he takes, he's right on my track. I'll never be free of the man in the night.
That bit of an intro here. That's Man in the Mac by Luna Collins. Absolutely fan Davy Dozy. Don't know if you can translate that, Roger Ricks, but fan Dabby Dozy means the same as Wunderbar as well. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying myself too much. Scott, what was your thoughts there about that Space Fans track? Scotty?
Great song. Now, was that written? When did you write that?
I wrote that in 1982. Yeah, so my band was pretty much on the heels of the punk / new wave, melodic but still full of punch kind of thing. And we did it live, but I never recorded it, so decided to give it a go now.
I really like your voice. It's very hypnotic. I just like the kind of the way you trail your voice off and on. And I like the lead. I like the tone of the lead. That whoever played that lead on there was very good. And it was very good production of the song too. So great job, Luna.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Danny, my producer, was also the guitar player. So yeah, great.
Definitely knew what he was doing. Definitely knew what he was doing.
He and I are on the same wavelength. So all I have to say is, you know what, I want it to sound a bit like this. And he'll go, got it. And he just jumps in, because we're definitely on the same wavelength, and it's great.
That's great. Great song.
Thank you.
Luna Collins, you're absolutely fantastic. And see, we've got Space Fan, and then we've got the Straw Man, if he can come on. I don't know where he's struggle here. And then we've got 3 Scott songs, so I'd like Luna to review one of them. Rich and Mark, if you are still here by that time. Right, so Luna Collins, love you to bits. Maybe dear. So from England, we're going up north of the border, up north of where the Romans couldn't conquer. Mark? They built Hadrian's Wall for a reason, my Scottish brother. Who are Space Fan? Who are Space Fan? And what's the story behind your song that we're featuring today, which is down as Steve Robb's Challenger?
Yeah, well, we're kind of classic rock as well, but a hint of grunge, I think, in there. I mean, I love my classic rock. Always been a fan. Like Van Halen's one of my favorite bands. Listen to them all the time. Hate to be that kind of cliche guitarist and say like Eddie Van Halen's my favorite guitarist, but he is. But with this one, it was a bit more kind of grungy, like the kind of quiet and loud grunge, and so it needed some kind of epic words. And of course, it's called Space Fan. You know, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like kind of space theme. So kind of just a bit of like research into NASA, see what kind of tragedies. I don't know why tragedies came about that. And I came with a Challenger, the 1986 special shuttle explosion that happened. And so just sort of write about that, something, a bit of meaning behind it. But this one's also a live recording. We were going to record it in the studio, get it done, but life throwing things in our way, how it's like, guys. We just had to settle with this live recording. It turned out not too bad. It was one of three. The other two weren't so
Hey.
great, but this pretty good.
It's absolutely
enjoy it.
fantastic. And like Lena never mentioned she was Freddie Mercury's friend before he passed away. She didn't mention that she does all her songs in Abbey Roads either, Elena. Some people pick up their phone and they just do it live. And our music families for all different levels of people at different stages of the career. And you know what? You can tell Steve Robb that I'm raging he didn't make it, because Steve and Rob is two of my four best friends' names down here. And when I met a guy online, Steve Robb, I was hoping, hey, Mark Savage, that's a dynamite name. Tell Steve Roberts to come the next time. Space Fan with their track Challenger. Sit back and enjoy. I don't know if Tommy Bonner's having struggle with his internet, but he's next. And if not, it's up to Scott's 3 songs. One love.
No escape, it's too late.
That was absolutely bloody excellent. My Scottish compadre.
Thank you. Thanks for the kind words, guys.
Stage fan. Absolutely brilliant. Scott, what was your thoughts here? And hopefully we can. Thomas has tried to come in here a few times, but his internet is broken or something. The straw man. What was your thoughts here, Scott? Thomas is here. Well, load up the straw man's track. Wait to hear him as well.
The bass line was good. The guitar coming in with that loud, rude part. I really like that, Mark. Nice job, brother. And you're from Scotland. All right. And isn't that where Sparky is? You guys close? Are you in
That's
Sparky
not where
close?
I is. That's where I was. It's not where I is. I'm in Cornwall, baby. Hey, there's
Okay,
palm
thanks.
trees where I am. In Scotland, we don't even get sunshine. It's but yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be from that cold place. Sorry, Scott.
Awesome. Great job, Mark.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, that was Space Fan, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Savage from Space Fan. Till the next time, brother.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Absolutely. Wunderbar. I'm just trying to get Roger Rick's attention. He smells again. Yeah. So from Scotland, we're flying over another Celtic place. Thomas Bonner, aka Strawman. Introduce yourself, Thomas, and the story behind your song.
Hi,
Come here,
hi everyone.
Dan.
Sorry, I had quite a few technical issues to deal with tonight. My
That's okay,
laptop
man.
camera wasn't working. Can everyone hear me?
Hey, you made it just in time. We can all hear you mighty fine. Tell us
Okay,
about your
that's
story.
cool.
I can
All right.
hear Dan Grimwaldy weeping.
Yes. This song, I'm a massive Sopranos fan and huge and a big admirer of James Gandolfini, the actor. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
And
you know, good man.
What happened was I was listening to a podcast called Pada Bing, the aptly named or cleverly named Pada Bing, and there was an interview with this actor called Dan Grimaldi, and he recounted this time he was working with James Gandolfini and how Grimaldi insisted on staying and delivering his lines to Gandolfini and what his reaction was. But it was struck me that this interview took place maybe 7 years after Gandolfini's death, and the raw emotion that was still in this with Dan Grimaldi was very striking. I was just kind of going, not only was Gandolfini obviously an incredible actor, but also the whole cast and crew adored him because he was a very selfless individual, you know. So what we did was I wrote the song, and then I got permission to take excerpts of the interview and place them into songs. So it charts the journey of the interview as well, and I think it works. Yeah, between the song and the excerpts, I think it works, and it brings it to a very nice conclusion. So that's the story.
Hey, Thomas, you're becoming one of my favourites, dude, and you're absolutely brilliant. Strawman's been on 4 shows in the last 10 days or something. He's absolutely world class. This is I Can Hear Dan Grimaldi Weeping by the one and only Strawman from Ireland. Sit back and enjoy. And after this, we've got the 3 Plyzone artists where Scott's going to help all use. So hopefully we can all hang around to hear his 3 wonderful bands we've got to play next. One love. Enjoy.
What are some memories from the set that always bubble up when you think back?
Well, my fondest memory is going to make me cry.
Single time I do so, I notice something new and bold. A spoken word, a glance, and nuance. You were perfect for the role, and every single word of praise that I give, never one for superlatives. but for you I make exceptions. You dominate the screen, inhabit space and time.
One night we were working and I was working with Jimmy.
You didn't have to speak, you play a scene with your eyes.
They asked me to go home.
A quiet spoken, humble genius who'd rather share the love and boast. I can hear Dan Grimaldi weeping. I want you more than you care to know, and I find it harder to let go. I'd put you toe to toe with the very greatest parts of Brando. 86 episodes that you carried upon big shoulders, and those supporting roles had to raise their game, and that they did so. History is taught us anything about life.
They insisted that I go home, and I insisted that I would.
That the good die young, their talent hastens their sad demise.
Take me off the clock, and then you don't own me, and I can stay.
You dove into the darkest places where you never wanted to go.
And famous life.
But that was what the role demanded. This everything you had to do. You had both angels and great demons residing in the depths of your soul. Godspeed, Jimmy Gandolfini, above New York and eagle it soars.
Pick me up and help me.
I can hear Dan Grimaldi weeping.
He was a bear of a guy.
I can hear Dan Grimaldi weeping.
I'll help you, old man.
I can hear Dan Grimaldi weeping.
And that's my phone.
I can hear Dan Grimaldi weeping.
Straw man, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute fantastic, man. Right, Scott, see, do your thing before I load up the first of your three artists. The first one's American Bombshell. So take a minute till you see me come back on. What was your thoughts there on Thomas Strawman Bonner? Scotty?
Thomas, I think you should put the lyrics down there so everyone could I couldn't understand the talking parts between whatever, but it was, what was that part? What was that? At first, when I heard the song going, I was like, do I got something in my ear? And then it was, what's that about?
That they're the excerpts or the
excerpts
from the interview.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay. There we go.
We went through the interview. And
I can back you up, Scott.
Yes.
When I heard the bits, I'm like, is somebody's mic unmuted? I just thought it's cool. It's like a talk over, but I worried for a minute that somebody's mic was unmuted or something, so I can see what Scott's saying there. Hey,
okay,
Strawman, you're one of the most humblest, most talented artists in this whole music family, and if you don't know him yet, just check him out, and you're going to see a lot more of him. Thomas, Strawman Bonner.
Thank you.
Love you to bits,
Thank you
brother.
very much. Thanks everyone. Brilliant music
Dear
tonight.
friend.
Brilliant.
Hey, that's all the guests who's in attendance had their songs played. But see, out of manners, we're only an hour and 40 minutes in. Over the next 20 minutes, we're going to play three of Plowzone Radio's artists. So, Scott, introduce the first of three, American Bombshell, and the song called Breathe. And I'll pick somebody who looks like they're enjoying it that as much to give the review, because Scott will probably be biased because he's friends with them. So I'm thinking Luna, Rich, Mark, I'll be watching. Whoever enjoys yourself the most will review it. Scott, who are American Bombshell and the story behind the song Breathe, as far as you're aware? They've all gave permission for you to play them here, so let's do it, man.
Yeah, this is American Bombshell. This is a band out of the Midwest, and they have a couple songs out. The singer left for a little bit, and then he came back, and then they did a new song, which is Breathe, and it's just old school. It's got a little punk feel to it. It's got that rock and roll. It has a little bit of all the moods in this song, and that's what I'm trying to bring here, because we like at the Plowzone Radio Show, we play all different types of music. We play it all, and it's as long as it's good music. That's what we do, and we really like American Bombshell here. And check them out. This is Breathe.
Absolutely. And we both forgot to mention that Skylar's from Indiana, and that's where American Bombshell's from, is Indiana. So, Skylar, you might even know them. Sit back and enjoy. Third last song of the evening, Breathe by American Bombshell. One love. Wowza. Maybe there's a bit of an outro here. That was American Bombshell. Absolutely fantastic. Everyone was loving it, but I could see the two Canadians were enjoying it just more than the rest of us. So, Mr. Chambers, then, Brigitte, what was your thoughts here? Well, I load up Bison
Oh
Hit from
my
Scotland.
gosh.
Rich,
Okay,
Rich,
first of all,
Rich, then Bridget.
Okay.
that is my
Firstly,
style of music. Honestly,
I've
that's
played
what
with
like
many-
that's the music I
Go ahead,
listen
Bridget.
to. 100%, and it kind of gave me like the music video at the beginning gave me White Stripes, their outfits, and just like definitely that. And also the parts when he said it's getting harder to breathe for me, and they changed the mic to make it more raspy, kind of like that's the first thing I clicked in. I'm like, oh my gosh, they changed the mic. I liked that. And then also his voice is giving me Billy Talent. I saw them live, and honestly, I was like, that's the first thing I'm like, oh, kind of gives me Billy Talent a little bit. And I really like their outfits. Honestly, I was like,
They
oh
all
my
were
gosh,
matching. They were matching.
names.
They all
Right?
colored.
And they were all matching in some way with like the colors.
Yes.
And I'm like, I love when bands do that. And they kind of just put together like an entire outfit. But like honestly, what do you think, Rich? That was like really good personally. Like,
Brigitte, it's
10 out of
interesting. Firstly, I absolutely love, I played in many bands where you do have to cage the drummer. Put that drummer in the cage behind. I got a good laugh out of that. Watch out for the drummer sometimes. But I loved how polished they were. Talk about super tight. They were bordering heavy metal, but no, they stayed hard rock. They had some brilliant harmonies in there that suggested something completely different, but they totally worked. And where I was completely sold on these guys is about the 2-minute mark. I'm thinking to myself, you know, this song could really use a breakdown to let it breathe. 5 seconds later, they hit the guitar solo, goes halftime. I'm thinking freaking brilliant. Like that's breathing. They have the thematic version of the lyrics. Then the music literally breaks for 30 seconds or 20 seconds, whatever that first guitar solo is. Halftime, breathing. I just thought, holy crap, well written. Like, holy shit, well written. I mean, great conception. And vocalist, great musicianship. I mean, a tight band. And Brigitte, I agree with all your White Stripes. She said, I went, oh yeah, absolutely.
I will translate that to Roger. Holy shizer.
I got so excited, I swore. How about that?
Hey, that's okay, Rich. It's not as if there's any young ladies in the room or anything like that. You're fine, man. Hey, American Bombshell, come join the Talk Tap Music family via Scott M. Reese at Plyzone radio station. That's one of 3. So, Scott, now can you tell us a little bit about Bison Hip from Scotland with their song Midlife Crisis?
Now, these guys remind me of the old 60s, 50s, 60s Kerner, just his voice, but then they bring in the new music to the song. I love this song. They have a new song also, but this is the one that we're actually going to be playing on our Roku show. I like this song, and let me tell you what you guys think of this after that. I think you will too.
Hey, do you know something? This Roku show, see if you need an extra wee co-host, Scott, just give me a shout. I'm there, baby. Sit back and enjoy. This is Bison Hit with Midlife Crisis. One love.
Few days in front of me, then they are behind. But they say that 50 is the new 49. I love you, baby, at least I think I do. I'm not going anywhere if I can go with you. I can get a new tattoo or a big red motorbike. Then maybe I could compete with all those younger guys. I really love you, baby. At least I think future and it tears apart my past. I really love you, baby. At least it feels like I do. Give me a little more time and I'll grow with you.
Hey, Bison Hip. And do you know, Scott, what you said earlier? Doesn't matter where the accent comes from. They all sound the same when they're singing. That ain't no Scottish band. But hey, I know it is. Do you know what I mean? So Luna, then Mark Redbeard's story, what would you like to say on that track while I load up the final song of the evening, which is Riding with Killers? So Luna, then Mark, what was your thoughts here?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
absolutely
right up.
loved
Go on,
it.
Luna. Go on, Luna.
Oh, sorry. I
Luna,
thought-
Luna, then Mark. Sorry, Luna, then Mark.
I loved it. And one of the things I loved it is you have this traditional sort of a bluesy riff. And then you've got, as you pointed out, this kind of crooner voice, which is a great light and shade on that. And he does such a good job singing over that, you know, sort of relentless blues riff. And then there's a lot of good, like taking parts out and just having his voice float over the top of it and then have it all come back in. That I love that kind of dynamic. That is just so good. I loved everything about it.
Well said. Did you hear that, lads, up in Scotland? Did you hear that? Hey, Mark Redbeard's story, what was your thoughts here? We can see you playing with your beard, and that means you're enjoying it or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I really
What was your
enjoyed that.
thoughts?
I
What
mean,
was your thoughts there?
I've enjoyed all the music tonight. It's been fantastic. But that was a particular favourite of mine because it's quite bluesy. But what I really liked about it was it had a contemporary blues feel, so it had kind of traditional blues sound, but with a more up to date kind of sound on top of it. So that's definitely got my vote because it's a bit different.
And that's what we do at the
Well
Plows
said.
Radio Show. We take all different types of music and we put it together. And like I said, if it's good music, it's good music. It doesn't matter if it's rap, if it's rock, if it's country, it's music. And that's what we're trying to do is spread the music, spread the love on the Plow Zone Radio Show.
That's brilliant.
Hey,
I'm really good at
do you
that.
know something? I might have come across as so ignorant, Scott. I thought you were specifically a rock show promoter, you know? So I'm learning stuff here. Dude, let's really partner up. You and the other Scott, you and your business partner, Scott 1, Scott 2. Let's get you in a meeting tomorrow or the day, you know, the next day. Hey, that was fantastic. That was Bison Hip. Come enjoy Top Top Music family. So from Scotland over to Michigan, the final guest of the evening, Scott's third band, Riding with Killers, and the song Novelty. Scott, introduce it, please, brother.
Yeah, this is a friend of ours, Tim Binder, and he sends us music all the time. And this is one of their newer songs, and it's got a little bit of rock in it, and it's got the classic rock that I really like. And I think we're gonna be playing the hell out of these guys. This is Riding with Killers Novelty.
Hey, that's the 16th song in under 2 hours. We can do this. Yeah, I mean, there's rapid fire shows. We can do it. I can do it all day long. Riding with Killers with Novelty. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Riding me down one day. She tells me I'm still her favorite toy, but she always puts me back away. I'm just another novelty. That's all I'll ever be. But I'm not your fucking novelty. There's so much more to me. All the moving parts, they start to freeze. The stitches on my heart unraveling. I'm just waiting for you to play with me, but you're gone. You're gone. She used to keep me on her bedroom shelf. Then she threw me away. I hope I'm not your novelty, 'cause you meant so much more to me.
Novelty by Riding with Killers. Absolutely fantastic. And seeing as it's the last song, hey, you got all the reviews. Riding with Killers, what was your thoughts on the song and the night in general? If you've got anything to steal us up from the bottom, let's go Skylar, Roger, then Mark.
Yeah.
Skylar?
How's it going?
Very cool.
Yeah, that last song was phenomenal. Somebody, I think we all kind of hit that realization at the same time. That's, wow, this sounds like Pearl Jam. And, somebody else had that, it's the 90s rock sound. It's amazing. Something that I've been kind of missing since, around that time. And to see that, and to hear that come up in 2024, that's just like, oh, okay, so we're back. This is great.
Like in the good
but yeah.
days.
Yeah, good days. It reminds me of my dad and my mom, and I don't know, it's a comfortable spot for me. But the night as a whole has been awesome. I really appreciate you guys having me, and for everybody sharing their music, and it's it's easy to get kind of bogged down in the how hard it is to have a following, and sometimes you feel like you're on your own little island and nobody's hearing what you're putting out there, and everybody's working, man, and everybody's coming up with really cool music, and just to hear all of you guys put so much time and effort into the tracks, and to finally support each other and listen to everybody's music, it's awesome. So thank you all for sharing.
Well said, Skylar. Do you know, usually, let's be honest, especially Redbeard knows about this, Rich has been on about 10 years. Sometimes there is a shit song on the show, but tonight it's like there ain't no even slightest bit of a bad song here, you know what I mean? And that was Skylar, Tuesday Atlas, Indiana. Roger Ricks in Switzerland, what was your thoughts here, my brother?
It was a great song. Thank you very much for having me, and I loved it. It was a big variety of songs, all different kind of genres, and also types of rock and roll. And I loved it. It was really inspiring, and thank you for having me. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a shutdown with my computer when my song was played, so I have no idea what you thought about it. So,
hey, you got the most beautiful review, and we noticed that you'd went away, but we gave you the review as if you were there. So when you watch back, then you can share the BT in your own time. That was Roger Ricks in Switzerland. Captain Redbeard, England. What was your thoughts, brother, on the song and the evening in general? Thank you.
Oh, the song's awesome. I mean, it's definitely got that Pearl Jam Soundgarden groove, but it's the show has been fantastic because everyone who's been on here has presented some fantastic creations. And then just to add the cherry on top at the end, we've had 3 awesome videos, one after the other, by 3 bands that seriously I found quite exciting. So yeah, great show, Sparky. You are moving mountains as always, my friend. Moving mountains.
I can move every mountain. I'm sorry, I thought you asked me to sing there. Sorry about it. From Mark to Marcus, also in England. Sorry, I can't know it. Lazarus, what's your thoughts here, brother?
Yeah, I'm just echoing that thought. Everybody was brilliant tonight. It had me bopping away, and I'm making notes. I'm going to subscribe to everybody on here today. I think it was that good. Normally, like you say, there's 1 or 2 you think, yeah, but I mean, everyone was really good today. So you'll be hearing from me at some point.
Hey, Marcus Lazarus. It's Marcus Tomlinson Wild on Facebook. A big, massive, long name, but AKA Marcus Lazarus, you know. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. It's
so
from just put it that way now.
Yeah, we've been in the presence of greatness tonight, you know, from the first artist to the last. That was Marcus Lazarus. First Tuesday, even though you're the second Tuesday after Tuesday Atlas. First Tuesday, Vic. What was your thoughts on that song there and the night in general, brother?
I love that song. I think it's very, very well polished. It's that nostalgic feel, like you were saying about obviously before about your mum and dad, reminding your mum and dad. It's very nostalgic. So it's nice to be brought back to that time. And the night as a whole, it was really nice to hear different music being played and the audience and especially bringing everyone together.
Hey, bro, do you know something? In general, a family member gets a monthly show, but see if you agree to share these shows, you can come on every week like Captain Redbeard. You know, really, we can all get our music out there. You've all got hundreds to thousands of fans. Some people at Rich have got 100,000 fans. Imagine you all keep sharing shows you're on to each other's fans. It's the only way you can share the fans between each other, because no artist shares somebody else's song to their page, but you'll share a show you're on with another 15 artists. So let's all help each other. Well said, Vic. Mark Savage up in Scotland, my Scottish brother from another mother. What you got to say here, bro?
Yeah, it was a great song. I'm a massive 90s rock fan myself. So that was really good. Great production, great songwriting. Guy's a great singer. Yeah, good solos. Fucking great musician. It's been a bit whole for the night. You know, having such a great musician. I'm not much of a talker. I'm a bit nervous and I'm sweating and stuff. Didn't realize how many people were actually going to be here tonight. Like, whoa.
You know something? Being nervous, being shy it's the opposite from being a cocky bastard. You know, it's like it's a good thing to see it as a humble person. It's much better to say, wait till you hear my song, troops. Oh, it's my song's the best. You know. Now stay humble. Everybody likes that shit. Rich, Luna, then Tom. What's your thoughts, Rich?
Scott, firstly, it's not evening for Scott and I. It's just past lunch on the west coast of North America, which Sparky is a beautiful thing about what you've got going. We've got people all over the place in here, which is awesome. And because of you, I've made friends and connections all across the globe. So thank you for that. And thank you for tonight. And Scott, I got to say, one of the things I love about what you guys are doing, absolutely love it. I think of 90s bands. I think of Everclear. And I think of AM radio. When I was a little kid, my first introduction to music was AM radio in the 70s. I'd tune on my 1 or 2 stations I could get. I'd hear Stevie Wonder. I'd hear Barbra Streisand. I'd hear Neil Diamond, Led Zeppelin, Waylon Jennings. Because back then, nobody gave a crap. If it was top 40, it was top 40. Somewhere along the way, we genreified everything. And I can't stand it because there's so much great music, but people get stuck. Well, I only listen to rap. I listen to rock.
Right.
I only listen to country. Screw that. Everything's great. Listen to everything. So Scott, cheers to you, buddy. What you're doing is just awesome.
Thank you very much. And that's what it is. It's a giant melting pot of music. And if it's good music, it's good music. And that's what we want to play. And I was also going to say, if you go to our website and you want to submit your videos for our Roku show, there's 2 forms you have to fill out. Just go to our website, theplowzoneradioshow.com, and fill out those 2 forms, and it'll get back to us because that's the Roku part of it. And then we're going to be playing all kinds of videos. You guys got to check it out. It's going to be called Otel. I'll put it up here. Otel Music Videos on a Roku show. And we're going to have it on Facebook, on YouTube and all that stuff. But that's where it's going to be the main accelerant.
Scott, I love you to bits. You know something, Rich? Rich, tomorrow I'm doing episode 101 of my diverse show. You were on episode 1 of the diverse show 2 years ago. You were, man. You were on episode 1. Scott, see, do you know something? I'm reaching out to you and the other Scott, who's probably the top G, you know, because he's not here, he's watching over. Look, I need managed. I need somebody to help me maximize what the fuck I've got in my hands here. Worldwide family musicians, we can do so much stuff, but I've not got anybody to big brother me. So hopefully you and Scott too will be my big bros. Do you know what I mean? The answer, Luna, Tom, then Paul. What was your thoughts here? Luna, Tom, then Paul.
Yeah, so I was one of the many people who said about that last song that it did remind me of Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and all of that. And to me, because I'm older than a lot of you, that was a good period of time for music because we had already gone through, say, the 50s, and that got changed by the great creations of the 60s. The 60s got morphed into the great creations of the 70s and onward and onward. And I think when the 90s came out, I kind of found myself really enjoying those innovations because it was bringing stuff back to basic rock roots. And I just really liked that. So that really appeals to me. That sound really appealed to me. And as far as being on the show, of course, you know, I can't always do it because I have that kind of weird schedule that doesn't allow it, but I will always try. And it was such an honor to be on this show with all of these fantastic people, some of which, I mean, Marcus is somebody that I know because I've known his wife, Ellie, for a million years. We've known each other for ages. I knew her when she was just a kid, really. And so it's all like family anyway for me. So thank you so much, everybody who listened and commented. I just really appreciate it.
Oh, do you know something, Lena? I don't. Here, I've heard that you've said you're in your late 50s or something. You're absolutely still beautiful. You're like 23, 24-year-old. Hey, if you'd ask me here,
pushing 70.
Hey, I would. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm getting Tom, Paul, Brigitte, then Scott. Tom.
Yes, I really, first of all, to echo what everyone else was saying, I am just very happy to be here. I mean, this array of songwriting I've been exposed to is it's been incredible. I mean, it's a humbling experience. I mean, I listen to these songs and it's a lesson in humility for me, and it's also a way to find a lot of really good new stuff, and I'm always on the lookout for new stuff, you know, and usually the only way I find stuff like this is if I encounter other bands that my band plays with, or, you know, I have friends in my area, but I really want to find more of the radio shows like Scott has here. Scott, I'm going to be looking for your show online, and with respect to that last band, my band came up in the 90s, so that's actually right before I got unmuted to talk. I had my phone in my hand. I was going to look to see if I could find that band on the streaming service and to see if I could buy the album.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, check them out. Check out all the bands, and you guys are all great, and I thank you guys. And Brigitte, I'm sorry I stole from you.
No, there's two more. You still get Paul VIP suite. You've got big handsome Paul, and then you've got little Princess Brigitte. Paul, then Brigitte. The final two compliments of the evening. Paul.
Yeah, let's be very honest about it. That was a great piece of music. Look, music's cyclical. We're sort of going back to what I call classic rock genre coming out now. I was actually jumping on that band's Facebook page, and you know the sad thing is they've only got like 1,700 followers for a band with that kind of performance. And the band before it, Bison Hip and American Bomber, who I actually heard some of their songs before they were dropped on an indie Spotify list. Again, they've got such a low number of followers for this sort of quality of music. It really saddens me. And I think what you're doing here, Sparky, is at least allowing some folks to get their music internationally out there for people to listen to. We've got Mark over there with Plowzone, who can pick you up and maybe give you a few opportunities to listen to your music outside of the UK or, excuse me, wherever you may be. But I can see that music is definitely cyclical again. And I feel that it's going back to a far more harder, heavier rock sound, still very melodic. And I was super impressed with all three of those bands. I actually know Bison Hip because they're up in Glasgow. They've played a couple of gigs that we've seen them before. But the American Bomber, for me, did it. They had a lot there, and that Chicano sort of look to them as well really came across. The last guys, they've definitely got it. In fact, I was listening to some of their music just between a few things there, just trying to pick up a few tips. But that's the sad thing, that the following of these people is so small. And we know that there's no revenue being made out of Spotify. So as much as you can help people push their work, it'd be fantastic, because you're not going to make any money playing it on through Spotify or any of the streaming services, sadly. Great show. Thanks again for having us on. We're back out on the road. That's just about where we make any kind of money, is trying to get out gigging and gigging and gigging and gigging and gigging. And I hope that everybody takes something away from this and gets excited. I'm pleased to see that Vic joined us for the first time as a, I'll use the word newbie, and I'm sure he'll be enjoying it and getting involved again. You're not quite the oldest there, Loon. I think you and I are probably running just about parallel with our ages. So I also was there well into the 60s. So, you know what, as somebody said, I think it was Lemmy, if you're too old for rock and roll, then yeah, you're just too old. So keep rocking, everybody, man. Keep playing your music, keep developing your skills, keep going and keep going and keep going. Do not put your dreams away. Do not hang up your guitars. The young fella here who was a bit shy, don't be shy. Get out there. I think you're the drummer or the guitarist in that band. I don't know. So you must have some excitement there. So great show. Well done, everybody.
Well said, Paul. Do you know something, dude? I'll be honest, I don't want to get too political, but see, if you've got any type of opinion in the world, you get a thing called you get shadow banned, you get blocked from people seeing you. They don't push your shit. If you can think for yourself in this world, and you're a musician, you're giving yourself like a bit of a upwards battle. But you know something? Top Music Family, we're here to support each other. Some of the most popular music in the world is garbage. Let's face it, innit? The people that force you to listen to in the radio, boo! Rich Chambers any day, put a VIP, it's like, let's change the world, man. And the Top Talent Promotions family festivals, Paul, we're going to do, that's going to do it. So
that's
from
the
England,
thing.
the final compliment to you.
Sorry, that's the thing. Trying to get onto the national radio stations isn't easy. There's too many gatekeepers to get through, even through BBC introducing others. It kind of dies unless you got 3-minute slots. Nobody really wants to give you a lot of airtime. So listen, chase down Mark over and Plowzone and just get going.
Hey, honestly, do you know something, Scott? You're one of my probably 500 radio partners I've got. But see, the people that I speak to, if they're not serious, I don't want to help them. You're the most serious, professional, right up there, dude. But there's tons. I'm not a rival to anyone. I'm not loyal. It's just ours. No, I'll bring anybody into this music family. If they've got a music platform that can help the artists, that's what I'm all about, And we're going to kick some butt. Brigitte, finals compliment of the day, and I'm so happy you're still here. She's the youngest person. She could have been bored the easiest out of all of us, and she's been here all night.
Oh goodness,
Brigitte?
yeah, I was dancing the entire time. I'm young, very young. So definitely still open to listening to new music because my parents are older and they introduced me to a lot of other music, but this is also like really new for me. I have done interviews before, but I've never done it with a bunch of other people before, and my manager was telling me, she's like, oh, there's going to be other people, you're going to like talk to them, you'll have a great time. And I'm like, with other people, what is this? This is so different. And of course it was fun. It was really fun. I'm glad. I was like, am I gonna be the only Canadian? I'm like, oh my gosh. But I got rich. So we got the 2 Canadians. We get it. You're definitely way colder than I am, man. The weather is sunny over here, and Vancouver is pretty cold still. So
no, we're a bit warmer, but we're rain. We're like
the
UK. It rains all the
time. And I do want to talk about the last band. One thing that I picked up, he was writing a note, in one of the scenes, and he had music tattoos. And we have the same tattoos. And I was looking at him and I was like, he's got music tattoos like I do. Oh my gosh. And it was honestly a lot of fun. I definitely connected with a lot of people. I know me and Skylar had a moment where we both noticed we had the same dog. We both pointed out, we're like, is that my dog? And I definitely just kind of like connected with everybody. At some point, there was a lot of us just kind of dancing together and just like to certain music. And I got to listen to everyone's music, and I wrote down, I have the playlist right up on my screen, and I was just like looking at them, and I was like telling my group, and I was like, bro, these guys are so good. Oh my gosh. And it's honestly been a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got the chance to come on here. You guys were all like amazing. I'll be honest. You guys are fantastic artists. And I really hope you guys continue and you guys make it up there, because you guys are like all amazing and you guys are all unique in your own way. And I just want to say thank you so much for having me on here.
Welcome, Brigitte. And if I
Hey,
could say that,
Brigitte.
Music is awesome because we're ranging the gamut all over the place age-wise. Music just takes age barriers away.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I've been to like big festivals before, and just I hang out and they're like, so how old are you? 17. You're 17? I'm like 30. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're
And
30?
it doesn't matter.
Wow, I'm
Hey.
like
You remember 30?
Hey.
Wow. Do I remember 30?
Brigitte, 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 I would like you to be a co-host on my like the Top Talent Promotions, like the youngsters show, because I like maybe it's a pop show or something, because you speak so well, and I'd love you to be a co-host on a regular show. Everybody love you to bits. Scott, would you like to say anything about the three bands you've represented there, or I'll put the last comment over to my co-host here, Scott M. Reese, Powers on Radio.
Thank you guys. I want to thank for all the music. Those three bands are just part of the music that we play on our radio show. We play, like I said, we have every type of music. We have we do it all. We do rap, not a lot of it, but if it's good music, it's good music. And if you guys go to our website, there's some forms to fill out on the website. Can get your video put on Roku, and then it'll be added to our shows. You have to go through Roku first and do all this stuff. But the music that we play is trans genre. That's what we do. We do all types of different music. And like I said, if it's good, it's good. Share the music, share the love on the Plow Zone Radio Show, guys. Thank you.
Adios, amigos.
Well said, Scott. Hey, what a wonderful show this has been. We're just going to stop the Facebook Live, which is goodbye, Facebook. We don't care about you. But everybody that knows the show knows that I don't end the show unless there's peace signs in the air. We all want world peace. Get your peace signs in the air, and I'm not stopping this show. 1, 2, 3, let's go, ladies and gentlemen.